Okay, so it's January the 4th. Just a little tour of the cabin, where we're at now.
It's the third.
Oh, it's a third. All right, thank you, Faye. Have stairs, that's a big change. Got the mirror supports finished putting those up. Let's go out on the patio, the upper deck. There you see that we have, there's only about 2 acres cleared, so I may go on back into the left, back around that way a little bit. I don't know. Got to do it now. If I do it now, I'll get paid. If I change my mind later, it's going to cost me. So got to make up my mind on that. Still have a little, want to fasten this deck up here to the poles. And here in the last video I did on finishing the inside and getting it ready for the interior sheeting, we put 1-inch boards here, but decided to go with 2-inch instead because there just wasn't enough room to, get the wiring and plumbing over here. We'll still have to cut some out, I guess, with the knife to get the plumbing in. But here, yeah, this was done with, I don't know why I put 2x6s here, but we decided to go with 2 inches away from the steel studs inside. A lot of them we actually layered 2 1-inch. That turns out to be, because we've done a lot of them in 1-inch already, and it turns out to be better that way, because like if you have a 2x4 or 2x6, that screw goes all the way up to the metal, and you can feel when it's kind of cold. If you come here to another screw, I think that one is a 2x4 too. Let me find one that was a 2x, where we doubled up the 1 inches. The screw head won't be exposed to the outside. Now that said, the insulation guy said he didn't really think it'd be enough to make any difference. There you can see over there where we doubled up the 1-inch, where we'd already put in the see, and there are no screw heads here. Okay, so that's the thing. If we doubled it up, the screw heads are underneath this, and this is just stapled on there with my handy dandy Harbor Freight combination stapler and brad mailer. Up there, the header over the door, we reworked that, beefed that up a little bit. I filled in the I-joist up there with backer board, so we could put the post there. We're sanding this off, gonna make it look real nice, polyurethane that. And we have the floor. I guess we'll start upstairs after we get all the polyurethaning and everything done. That shouldn't take too long. We'll jack the stairs up and slide this flooring in under that. It'll run long ways. Walmart had some Christmas aerosol snow on sale for 50 cents a can, so I got 3 cans. I figured it'd be good to make clouds on my sky, and if I didn't like it, it'd be a simple matter to take a broom and get rid of it, or I don't know how long it'll last, but I forgot to bring it with me to try that. So, I've never done a video tour of the outside of this, so let's go outside. It's 20 by 30 in here. The deck up that part's 20 by 16. The catwalk is, I think, 14 by 4. Made it as narrow as we could, but to get the door and everything to fit in, we had to make it a little bit wide, to fit in where the metal studs are up there. We had to come out a little farther than I wanted to. We couldn't put the door right in the corner. So anyway, let me take a quick run around the outside. They have, coming along with the clearing here, so there it is. Put as many windows in as we could. Old surplus windows. We planted some phlox here before they even poured the slab, I think, was one of the first things we did. And coming along pretty nicely, so I'm thinking this summer, and plus the trees were right up to here, but now we cleared out a little bit more room for them, so there'll be plenty of sun here. Front of the building, solar panels are going to go right here. This is going to hold 2 panels, and I'll put either 2 rows of 3 or 1 row of 6 across this way, so 2 panels each. It'll be a total of 12 panels. They're going to face kind of that way, so septic tank is in. A little settling around where the edges of it. They said that's normal. It won't hurt anything. Just getting it filled in is my problem if I want it to look nice, though. And persimmon trees up there. We planted daffodils there. They were about 3 years old. I don't know if they're going to survive or not. We planted an amaryllis bulb that Faye bought for $1 after Christmas, and it's laid around for a year or 2. I found it and I figured there's no way it would live. Planted it and we got amaryllis. It's been coming up every year and multiplying, so these bulb plants are a lot hardier than anyone gives them credit for. They've just started. When they get done, the woods are going to all be thinned out about like that. That's supposed to be about 140 trees an acre. This hasn't been thinned yet. They've just started. You can see in there they've been cutting down pathways down through they take out every 5th row or so. So they've been taking out rows so they can get their equipment in to harvest the rest of it. We have the well. So get the floor, get the painting done, get the floor in, get the electrical in. I think it'll start happening pretty fast. There's some of his equipment. Feller buncher, dozer with the green skidder behind it, and back there you see the loader and delimber. But yeah, see there they took and cut down through to the property line that way, so I guess there'll be several of those. So it's coming along. And our neighbor's trees across the way here, this spring they were still down in the weeds, so they've about doubled in size, so that's going to look real nice. And the turnoff into the driveway there. You can kind of see the cabin from the road, which I'm not real happy about. I really couldn't afford any more of a driveway, and it is a good building location, so I'm guessing seedlings will come up here and hide it. I'm going to get some thuja, and I got pussy willows and whatnot, so it'll look nice.